banana into a cylinder and it getting stuck.
Yeah. I fucking knew you were gonna say that too. You cylinder guy.
Okay, if I'm remembering correctly on the chore wheel, I think Billy was the only person left.
Hold on, let me pull up the wheel.
So is it like loading? Or,
Takes a minute for the wheel to go live. All right, spin it, bitch.
All right.
Boy, I
can't
wonder
wait
who
to
it's
find
gonna
out.
be.
Oh, it was almost Billy. It's white dye.
Billy!
Oh.
No, we removed Billy.
Okay, it's been a month and 5 days. So, where did we start? Like, it all kind of blurs together. Okay, so I believe last session, we started by hopping down into the sewers and poking around. And
that's where we usually are.
To explore and try to find this mystery villain that's been stealing alchemical poison supplies. As we were doing our little poking around, we found a little campsite of our suspect. As we searched, we found some beds and stuff, and we also found the stolen mortar and pestle. Yeah. So we decided that it was a really smart idea to stake out. And mysterious dragonborn lady came back and absolutely fucked us up and almost killed Jory.
Her name's actually Dragonborn Mystery Girl.
Thank you, Don. Am I leaving out anything important that happened in the session?
Really? Yes.
Moonlord got up to or is that the previous session?
I think that was the previous session.
I just made it back safely and went to bed.
Yeah, because it's you, myself, and Poop Muncher at the end, I believe.
Yeah, the Grey Vial.
So, Jory, I've got some bad news.
Okay.
News that I didn't tell you the last time because I completely forgot I used this table.
Oh.
Because of what you went down at, one of your eyes is non-functional at the moment. It is, from the cuts you took, you can't see out of it at the moment. This will correct as soon as you go back to full HP. But at the moment, you have disadvantage on search and spot checks, which, in this case is just going to be a -4. Because 3.5. And that will be all.
I feel like a cure light wound should fix that.
That's not a light wound.
Feels light.
What's
not gone.
The hole in your stomach or your eye?
All right. As it stands, it's Pheno's turn.
She gone? What, like?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. I am. Okay. If I remember correctly, I was just shot at, and I am getting my bearings. I'm going. No, wait, no. I'm further up than I remember. Okay. That means I got healed. I'm up here, and we are outie. So is Jory's dog still with us, or what's the?
I think so. I don't think Bramble's down.
Right? Does that require concentration, Jory? Is we still chilling?
.5, where we have to check the rules every 2 minutes.
Either
We are
way,
so
I don't
bad.
think well. I guess
He's not concentration unless he's like destroyed.
I'm gonna go here, and
Session where I kill Bramble's gonna hit so hard.
and I'm gonna heal or try to like stabilize. Well, is he already stabilized? I can't remember.
I think any magic healing stabilizes, right?
Yeah, I'm stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're.
So he's
He's
stable,
just
but
down
at
now.
-1.
Okay. Then I would do other things if that is chill. Because I was going
Okay.
MVP. Thought he was
What-
not. I'm
What
getting rid-
other things are you going to do?
I'm going here.
You saucy.
Ooh.
Is this a bridge that I can walk over?
Yes, it is.
Then I am going up here with the idea of going over the bridge.
Okay. If I remember correctly, Quelliness left the lantern.
I did. It's like here.
Bringing it with you?
No, because they need it.
I don't personally, but
Is that the end of your turn,
Doesn't Jory
Fino?
need it?
I mean, Jory can't fucking see anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah, that's fair. My
No,
bad.
you can see the light, guys. It's right there.
Oh no. No, Jory.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my turn. Or actually, what's the dodge one? Dodge action. Can't remember. Like total defense thing. Not total defense. That's Donnie's thing.
No, it's total defense.
Is it? Okay, total defense. We'll take that action.
That's also not my thing.
Yes. Donnie's a stance user. That's his thing.
Basically, I'm a stance user.
God, if this is going to go that way, I haven't pulled open some of this shit in a minute. Bear with me, gentlemen.
Attack roll modifiers. Maybe.
Hey, do you guys remember what was in these eggs?
What eggs?
These eggs?
Spider eggs.
It's good.
Giant spider eggs.
Okay. Quelliness.
I'm going to go right here. Fino, I did not think this one through. I can't see anything. You're up. And I will take the total defense action. That'll be my turn.
Jory, it's your turn.
Billy, can't you see in the dark?
I don't.
No.
I don't do anything.
I'm a
do
half
I?
elf.
I don't know. I don't know that you can.
I'm stable, but I'm unconscious. So I'm just.
Yes, you are.
Is there much point in me being in the turn order right now?
Just for me to ask you pointless questions.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh no, you can't. Hang on.
I have low light vision. I don't have infravision or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
1 hour after being tended, you can start rolling D percentages to be conscious.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah.
An hour. 3.5, baby!
Yahoo!
Dragonborn Mystery Girl. See if I remember how far you move. Because you're technically still on the
Wait.
board.
Is Bramble down?
No.
Bramble can still move.
Okay.
Can still move.
Bramble's gonna stay by my side.
Well, you're still riding him, correct?
Yeah,
No,
if I recall correctly, I don't
I got-
recall that you fell off.
No, I did. I specifically got knocked off of Bramble
Okay,
when I was knocked unconscious.
if you say so.
At least we're not in a place with poop on the floor.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Hey, no. Last time we were here, I specifically said this is a remarkably clean sewer.
You did, actually. That is a fair point.
I never did figure out why.
Yeah, we actually kind of ran into a bigger problem. So
Well, we never figured out why, but like with the raised bed and the water, I think we can assume that it like flushes itself. Should probably get the fuck out of here.
All right, Domino, it's your turn.
all right. I want to pick my friend up. Well, do I actually? Because he's on a dog. Can I put him on the
No,
dog?
We've actually established that he is not, in fact, on the dog.
Right. Can I put him on the dog?
Yes, I believe you can pick him up and put him down.
Okay.
Slash kind of shift him, I guess.
Cool. I'd like to put him on the dog, please.
Roll a
The dog has
strength.
a name.
I'd like to.
Yeah, Jory, you are on the dog.
I don't know how this works.
Staying there.
I don't know how this works because to do a lot of things, you need to do like basic writing checks, I think.
What I'm going to have happen in this situation without going and looking through the rules is I'm going to
Fucking
make it
slip off.
Bramble's problem.
That's good. Can I like strap him down? Or am I
Not this
assuming
turn, you can't.
Like, okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Sarah, from where Bonnie is standing, she sees me kind of. Can you see in the dark, Bonnie?
Absolutely not.
Excellent. I think we still
She
have the
should
lantern.
be able to see you from there because of the lantern.
Enough from
Okay,
the
cool.
lantern. then.
I'm gonna look over at Bonnie, and then look over at Jory, and then look back at Bonnie and shrug. And then I'm going to say, I have put Jory on the dog. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bonnie, but not Bonnie.
To come back. I'm gonna start moving towards them and go, is he laying belly down or upright?
I'm just gonna like gesture to him.
How did you put him on the dog? Is he face down into the dog right now, or?
I mean, if I just put him like he would ride the dog, he would just fall right off, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that
then I
relies
think-
him to stay upright.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way other than just like slumping his body like chest down over the dog.
I'm gonna pick up the lantern.
Gonna have to cool down his core. No one got that Blue Mountain State reference. I'm disappointed.
Sorry, man. I watched episode 1.
I watched episode 1 as well.
Okay, you've picked up the lantern, Bonnie.
And if we're on both sides of Jory and Bramble, can we like support him to not fall over?
You can.
And I'll take the other side and we can walk with them.
All right. Will Bramble listen to us?
I'm gonna make that Aaron's problem.
Okay.
I don't know. He's like he acts on mental commands from me. Like I don't even have to really like whistle or do things. He just sort of like telepathically does stuff. But he is an actual like creature from a different realm. So
Mm.
I do think there is. I don't know what his languages are. He's a dog.
All right, I've got an idea.
He's not just a dog. He's an angel dog.
He's an angel dog.
All dogs go to heaven.
The book
Dude,
did
what-
not give me a mention of what languages a paladin's mount speaks.
Would we know this about your dog, that he's acting on mental commands from you?
I mean, he just sort of does stuff without me ever telling him to do stuff, unless I tell him to do stuff. Because
So is he
I do shout a lot, but he does do stuff a lot of the time without me telling him to do stuff.
I mean, my concern is, like, I feel like it's a really smart dog is a much smaller logic leap than you're mentally commanding him with your brain.
I do also like summon him every morning.
Okay, alright.
With like magic and stuff.
Also, doesn't he like not last all day?
Yeah, he goes away.
He vanishes when you hit the pavement.
But you did summon him down here.
Just quack. Okay. Bonnie, whisper
Yeah.
whisper into Jory's ear. Leave the sewer.
Okay, I'm gonna get really close to his ear.
Okay.
Let's leave the sewer.
Jory, does that make it through to Bramble?
I don't know. I maybe. Is there like a? I'm thinking of like, is there like a skill for this?
Listen. Listen's probably the best I can give you.
Listen's pretty good.
Let's see. Since you're unconscious, I'll say on a 15 or better, you hear it. Whether or not you want to communicate it through to Bramble through your unconscious state, that's
I mean,
on
yeah,
you.
I mean, yeah, I obviously do, but so I've got to roll a 15 or higher.
On a listen check. That is not a 15 or higher, and that is
That's-
also not
that's
a
not
listen.
the right roll.
Oh yeah, I clicked the right roll.
Oh my god, what's the
Wait,
lore?
why did
Got
it-
that out of your system.
There we go.
That's a lot
Oh
better.
my god.
What the fuck is Marshall?
He was dreaming. He was
What I was
dreaming
about
about-
to say is,
he
so
was
what we
dreaming
just
that he
learned
was a
about
monk.
Jory is not only is he presently blind, he's constantly deaf.
No, he was dreaming that he was a monk in an ancient monastery.
What?
He was really shit, apparently.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah, his name was something like June Yu or something like that.
No, it was just sort of like, well, you know, like those dreams where you're like really floaty or whatever. It's like that. So he's doing his like monk forms and like floating around.
Hawk,
Ah,
if you make
yes.
the multiverse, you gotta play Scattered Rain.
No. I'll play a million things before I'll play Scattered fucking Rain.
Okay.
Pino. Your turn. You. Where the fuck is my rodent?
Rat.
Why is he muted? Now you leave that shit unmuted. You take us with you, goddammit.
I don't
No,
have
his shit-
wireless.
his shit
Stream
were
quality
unmuted.
be damned.
I don't have wireless.
Get wireless. Let's see.
I don't like headsets.
We got a piss bottle.
What is it? What do you need me to do?
I need you to take your turn.
Oh, it's back to me already? Fuck damn.
There's not a lot of people in this turn order.
There's also not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going here, and I'll hold Coolness's hand so we can make it across.
Aww.
It's beautiful.
Boss,
That's
I think
adorable.
boss, I think we should leave.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Is this ledge walkable? Like, can we walk along this?
That one is not.
Okay.
Actually.
Since mine's the next turn, can I just say that I
Also,
hold his hand and go
Rat,
with him?
do you have dark vision, Rat?
I believe so. I am a full elf. I am a full elf.
Just giving you vision across the bottom portion.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did you hear my question?
Nope.
since I'm the next person in turn order, can I say that I do hold his hand and walk with him?
Yes, you may.
Awesome.
It's fucking beautiful, man.
It's gonna make me cry.
You're so precious.
And we'll go over here. Holy shit. Roll 20's bugging out on me.
Yeah,
So
you
is
get
this-
a bunch of small rooms that appear to have not always been part of the sewers, given the sheer volume of chains.
Is this like a passageway we can go down, or
Yes, it is.
okay? Hard to tell with the grid.
Yeah, I acknowledge that this is not sized the best.
It's okay. It's all good.
Is what it is. Well, Ines, is there anything you'd like to do with what's left of your turn?
Or actually,
I will take the total defense action.
I would also like to do that.
Very well. Jory! And by Jory, I mean Bramble!
Yeah. I guess Bramble could. I guess Bramble will start. I guess walking towards the exit and trying to make sure Jory doesn't fall off.
Okay, have Bramble make me a ride check.
Oh, I don't know. Bramble,
If
how's your
either
ride?
Domino or Bonnie are going with him, they can make ride checks to keep you on.
I don't know what Bramble's.
Bramble.
Oh, what's Bramble's bonus to a ride check? Hold on.
Does he have any ranks in
It's
him?
Is
It's
there any way
dex.
I can
No.
convince you of balance?
Oh, balance would be hype.
balance seems a
No,
lot
I don't
better.
think I can convince you of balance. I don't think you can convince me of balance on this one.
But Jory's,
He's
but
not
Bramble's
right.
not riding. Yeah, Bramble's not riding anything. Bramble's balancing something.
Oh, I was
Hang on,
thinking-
I'm pulling the player's handbook. 1 second.
I was thinking for Domino, but
Yeah, but I think Domino has a better case for it, for balance.
Let's see. Skills.
I don't know, man. I
description.
think it's balancing your own body, but
Balance is specifically you can keep your balance while walking on a tightrope, a narrow beam, a slippery ledge, or an uneven.
Okay, what's
Oh,
riding?
in other
It's
words-
riding a thing. Why does Bramble have to ride something?
I mean, the alternative is I make you roll it, but at a -4 for being unconscious.
I mean, that's
I think
chill.
I still pass. I think I still
that's chill.
pass.
That's chill for Jory.
Okay, let's see it then, George. Jory.
Wait, does he get bonus from Domino and?
That
Domino?
depends on whether or not they're going with him or not.
I'm holding this guy.
Yeah.
Well, at a 17, I'm pretty sure. I mean, at this point, Aaron knows the ride rules better than I do.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's a
sure you
pass.
make it.
It's a pass. I literally don't think I could have failed
He
that.
doesn't even
It's a
need
mess.
Domino. He doesn't need Domino.
Jory could literally ride in his sleep.
Quite
Okay.
literally.
I will say, if they're going to help you, you make it as far as they can.
Okay.
Well, then I'm not gonna help him. He rolled a 17, so we're good, right?
Yeah.
Is that metagaming?
Hello.
A little
I feel like
bit,
a little.
but
I feel
I'll
like
allow it.
yeah. I feel like that's metagaming.
Yeah, actually, since we've passed the roll, have fun changing that on this turn.
Okay.
You can go back next turn if you feel like it.
Sag.
Surge.
So, the lower of Bonnie and Domino's moves is how far you get.
Probably gonna
Oh.
be Bonnie's.
What makes you say that?
I have 40 foot
Yeah,
move
it's a
speed.
20.
You make it 20 feet. Have fun, buddy.
Oh, that's not far.
We are legging it.
We gotta be patient. Don't want him to fall. Okay, well,
Alright, the both of you can go down with him. Okay. And Dragonborn Mystery Girl makes it out of the dungeon. I'm gonna kill the turn order.
Yay!
Yay!
What a bitch.
What a bitch.
You guys broke into her house.
Did anyone keep
Stole her
It's
shit,
public
too.
property. It's public property. It's not her
Public
house.
property.
It's public property.
We're plumbers. If anything, she
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So, does anyone remember what we decided were the possibilities with this Dragonborn mystery girl? She's either like an agent of the Black, or she's working for one of the, like suitors for the throne, basically, right?
I think the better question is whether or not she's hot.
No.
I think we know
Well, I
she's
think
hot.
the only person that would be able to answer that question effectively is Jory, and he is currently unconscious.
That's true. Jory is, I think, the only one
And
to see her.
quite blind.
Oh
In one eye.
no.
I wasn't blind when I saw her, though.
That is true.
No, your eye loses all memory of the things it saw
Yeah,
once
but
it's
y-
destroyed.
That's true.
I
She,
still
she
got the other.
damaged the memory sticks in your eye.
I still got
He
the
has
other.
amnesia.
I'm good. Okay. Can we just? Are we in any danger here?
Well, we were walking
That
out,
depends
but
on how you try to leave.
I'm sticking with Jory, man. I'm walking with the dog.
Thank you.
We're walking the dog. and
Because
we're
the-
talking about
because-
Bramble.
Because there is a problem coming up.
Yes. Okay. So y'all can go ahead and proceed to the entrance that you entered from, and someone please tell me how they get Jory out of here and how they get the dog out.
I mean,
I have rope.
Realistically, we can just. Or are you talking about getting to the entrance, or?
Oh, getting to the entrance isn't a problem. It's getting
Wait,
out. You
do I
came
not
down
have
a
rope?
ladder.
Yeah, we.
I don't think I have rope, guys.
I don't think
The
we can
dog
find
also
rope.
came down the ladder.
The dog did not, in fact, come down the ladder.
The dog was summoned in the sewer.
Wait, I thought the dog was in the inn, wasn't it? As well.
Yeah, but the
No.
day cycled, and then
Yeah.
we resummoned in sewer. Day cycled.
Yep.
I remember different.
I do remember it was a specific thing where we summoned him here.
Yeah.
Go, Bramble. Go find someone and tell him that Jory's stuck down here.
Shot that isn't someone strong enough to carry him. That's all I'm saying.
What if I
Well,
just use command? If I use
nope.
command and tell it to
But
go
see,
up, like it kind of has to.
unfortunately,
He's got a point.
unfortunately, all of you made one-armed characters.
Yeah.
No, that's my thing.
No, nobody
I
would
can't do
that.
that.
That was stupid.
So I'm rocking a 13 strength.
I am also rocking a 13 strength.
I
So
got
it's
two.
all
Well,
on
none of
Bonnie.
you made strength-based builds except Jory, and I love it.
I'll have you know my highest stat is 14. So
Honestly, that's pretty high then for a 13 with
Yeah.
14 cap.
Yeah.
Mine was not that.
Donnie, be honest with me. Stats-wise, is this one of the better characters you've made?
I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think Nazra was pretty stacked.
That's fair.
And I think Atandra was pretty decent as well. Okay.
Well, also, but like Donnie's like whole thing is about making characters with massive flaws, and he made a character this time that's just like pretty average at everything.
which is his massive
And you
flaw.
didn't name him Jack.
Yeah. Missed opportunities.
I
They'll
bet
name a
if
feat
we-
after.
If we strip Jory down. someone
Okay,
would-
no, but here's
Okay.
here's a nuts proposition. Why don't we have like
Fuck,
Quilanus or
Immediately
something?
ready and willing to strip him down. It's like,
Why don't we
okay.
have Why don't
Go
we have
on.
Quilanus
How
or
long
I
is it-
just go up and get rope?
How long is the ladder?
Does
About a
Jory have-
10-foot step ladder.
Does Jory have rope
Wait,
on
it's,
him?
wait, it's 10 feet.
Yes.
I think Bramble could just vertically jump that.
So here's the problem with that. When's the last time you saw a dog able to jump perfectly straight up that was also a dog large enough to carry a person, jump straight up and fit through something the size of a manhole cover?
Airbud,
Also,
next
just the fact that
question.
it's a dog.
This is
Airbud,
this
I'll
is
say
Okay, no,
Airbud.
that's fair.
Hawk. If any member of our group could fit through this manhole cover, my dog could fit through it. He's not a large creature. He's big enough for me to ride on.
Yeah, Jory's small. So.
Like,
It'll be a jump check from Bramble, but if he can do it.
I don't
Should
think
we
he could
just-
do it. I don't think he could do it with Jory on him,
Yeah,
but
we
I
can
think he
figure-
could
we
do
can
it.
figure that. We
Wait,
can figure
wait, wait, wait. All right, look. Before we have the dog try to jump out, should we wait until we're at like point critical, we're all about to get washed away and drowned, and just send someone up for rope?
I mean, Jory, also, I think Jory might have rope in his backpack.
Yeah,
Are you fucking for real?
Listen, I just kind of want to see the dog jump. I just want an Airbud moment.
Aaron,
I want an
I
Airbud
have-
moment for
I have
Bramble.
some
Can I have
very,
that or what?
very bad news for you.
What?
There isn't even a DC for a 10-foot high jump.
What do
Because
you
an
mean?
8-foot high jump has a DC of 32.
That's a lot. That's a high one. Aaron.
There's a lot of jump.
Both the jump and the DC.
Wait, so like if a giant tried to do a vertical jump, he could only jump like it doesn't scale based off your size. It's just a flat roll for 8 feet. That doesn't make any sense.
That's not including vertical reach.
That doesn't make any sense.
How does Cape Crimson work?
That was great. Johnny, that was a good
It's just a flat roll. What if your character has wings?
Oh man, I love this system.
Aaron, do you have rope in your backpack?
Yes, I have 50 feet of hip and rope.
Look what I found in Jory's backpack.
Stealing. He's stealing.
Okay.
That's fucking bullshit, by the way. I want an Airbud moment.
I'm gonna tie the rope. to Jory.
I completely agree with you that it is total bullshit. But it's also really fucking funny.
The rest of the party watches as
Oh no. You want to know the other funny part of this? That requires a 20-foot running start.
Ullman kind of cooked you though in Discord.
What are you doing? Man,
Oh,
climb,
man.
climb.
Um,
I just posted reaction chips. So don't worry about it.
Oh man.
the rest of the party watches while I use Jory's rope to begin tying it around his ankle.
My ankle.
What would you rather be around her neck?
No, it's like the mid. Is kind of what I was
Sounds like
imagining.
tie.
You got
it's
two options right
easy.
now.
You're
You
not a
got two
two.
options and only two options.
I really thought someone was gonna intervene, but I guess it's on his fucking ankle now.
What? I can't believe it.
No,
I like
Okay.
like an argument in this.
Domino, come on, you can't. That's not the way to. You got to tie it around both ankles.
no, he's got a point there.
Have you guys seen that video of them airlifting that one lady with the helicopter? And she starts just fucking spitting.
Altman, no. Altman, no.
It's a secure hole. It's a secure hole.
Altman, no.
All right, yeah, it's around both ankles now.
Swiper, no swiping. Okay,
See-
you have. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. I think, and therefore I am, going to need to use rope. Yeah.
Oh,
I might be able to help.
Welcome
with
to
that. Hold on.
welcome to
Hang on.
3.5, boys. Where that is also a thing.
I am not the best with rope. Perhaps someone else should be doing this. It's the knot looks fucking ridiculous right
I
now.
have a +4 just based off dex.
No, wait. I think I've got it. I give the knot a like final tug on either end, and then I tug the main part of the knot, and the whole thing unravels.
I have a +3, so I can help. I'll try to help Fino.
Yeah.
Fino, you get one ankle, I'll get the other.
Alright. DC 10, boys. Fino makes it. LNS, yours is.
I was
not as good.
specifically helping him.
Okay. Well, Fino, you successfully tie it. Quellen S really just is getting in your way the entire time.
It's okay. He can't see very well.
But yes, you have successfully tied knots around Jory's ankles. I'm curious, did you tie them separately somehow, or did you just hog tie him essentially?
Even if they tied him separately, they still have 25 feet of rope. That's enough.
Yes, but I am asking because I am curious how you've tied this
He's
man.
a strong boy.
Well, my guess, like how I was picturing it, is you get like a good bit of that rope, you tie it around one ankle, then you tie it around the other ankle, then you tie it back around the rope.
Okay. You have tied a very, very interesting set of knots, but they will work.
I am climbing out of the manhole.
What a sentence that was.
With
Donnie,
the rope.
Donnie, what's Domino's
Yeah.
liftover?
Hmm?
In your encumbrance and load? What's your
let me see.
liftover?
150.
And how fat is
Oh.
Jory again? Sorry, how much do you weigh with all your shit on
That
you?
is so fucked up, man.
That was kind of crazy.
That was so fucked up.
All right, let's see. My equipment in total is I have 30 pounds. Wait, no. Is that my total weight?
Well, I don't know if it calculates your weight that you put in your top stat. I think that's just your equipment. So you got to combine your weight with your equipment weight.
Okay. That seems really heavy for my total. Oh no, the chainmail. No, that still seems way too heavy.
Well, you've got a weight carried.
Yeah, that's.
So just add that to how fat you are, and
I think it's the total weight though, isn't it?
What?
Because there's a total weight at the bottom of your
Yeah.
oh,
like
that's
equipment.
no, that's just your that's the total weight of everything you have.
All your equipment.
all combined.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're not carrying all of that, then
Okay,
it's
no,
30
no.
plus.
No, it's then my total weight is hold on. That plus I'm 89 pounds.
Okay. Domino can
So
pick him up.
I as they're tying him, I'm like, oh, let me help you with the knot, and I lift him fully into my arms.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, but I can't lift him with one hand.
It's true.
So I
You will-
we definitely need the rope.
yeah,
Okay.
You're gonna have to climb the ladder and pull him out.
Stop distracting
And,
us, Hayden.
You could
Possibly
you
try
could-
not to nail his head on the rungs.
There is a very you could just take his backpack off. Jory's equipment weighs more than Jory.
What if we?
Backpack.
What if I now? All right, here's what we do. Okay, I don't climb out yet. I'm going
Okay.
to take the harness they made around his ankles. I'm gonna put my head through that, so it's now his ankles are over my shoulders, and I begin climbing.
Can you run that by me one more time?
He's essentially doing a fireman's carry with rope.
Upside down.
Okay.
It's a good knot.
Well, I know you can, so
All right. It's nighttime still, or is it daytime?
dawn is just now breaking.
Okay. Anyone out for their morning stroll in this area sees this moved manhole cover, and then out from within pokes the feathered cap of a very tan man, followed by 2 tiny little halfling ankles and 2 pairs of large halfling shoes. And then he climbs out, and they watch in some confusion and some mortification as he drags the body of an entire halfling out of the well, and then goes to sit down, thinks better of it, lifts Jory's head up and sits down so that they are back to back in the inverse L shapes.
Okay. How are we going to do the dog?
Airbud.
This is an Airbud situation if I've ever seen one.
We've already established the DC's too high.
All right, fine. Climb.
Can a dog make a climb check?
I'll go down and.
Yeah, that really is the next question.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not against animal cruelty, but couldn't you just fucking leave him? He's gonna despawn after a while.
No, I'm not doing
Damn,
that.
man.
I'm not doing that.
As you say that, there's a sad wolf from the bottom of the sewers. It just echoes.
The entire time, this is just playing in the back of my mind.
How much is how much?
I can't believe you have that in your roll 20.
I didn't until 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
I untie the rope from Jory's ankles and throw the whole rope down.
Yeah,
All right.
Oh, I accidentally closed that up real quick.
Rat had too much of the Tetris music.
My feathered cap pokes back down through the top of the
I've
manhole.
also had enough of
And
the
I
Tetris
say-
music.
If you would like any advice, I think his ankles are too small. And then I back off.
Yeah, I'll do it like a harness. Like a pet harness.
Oh man,
That's exactly what we're doing.
that is exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
so
trying to look up-
funny.
I'm trying to look up how heavy Bramble is.
There's like 5
What
of
are
us.
you,
We
like
can
a
do
Saint
it.
Bernard?
Uh-oh.
Basically.
We can handle it. I believe in us. I can't wait until the use rope check goes poorly and we're like halfway up with Bramble and then the rope snaps.
Oh,
Just
guys. Guys,
Ruh-roh
I
raggy.
don't think we have to wait long for that.
Yeah.
is Quellinus helping?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
of course.
pulling us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is Quellinus helping?
big. This help is just a flat +2, right?
Yeah, I think if you pass a DC, I think.
What do I need to roll? Sorry.
Use rope.
Use rope. Last one on the list.
Cool, that's we need this.
I'm gonna be G real if Moonlord was
Say
there. This
nothing.
would be done so much faster.
Okay. So with Quellinus's help, you tie a knot around Bramble to get him basically in a harness to hoist out. Who's gonna do the hoisting?
Not me.
I mean, 2 of us or several of us can do the hoisting. I'm already out.
Might have to because I can almost guarantee you that Bramble weighs more than Jory does.
I'll climb the ladder first and help you pull him out.
It doesn't give me a weight in the monster's manual.
Well,
Is
he's
he
not
massive?
You could
weightless.
just look up a St. Bernard dog.
Oh, he's a Saint Bernard.
I
It's
don't know
gotta be
what
the
he
same
is.
weight as a Mastiff, right?
Yeah, I think he's actually a mastiff, is what he is. At least that's the picture I used. God damn, mastiffs are fucking heavy.
Mhm.
They get pretty hefty. Anyway, two of us are pulling this dog up out of the well.
All right. Heave ho, bitches.
Heaving
And
ho.
up Bramble goes. Ta-da! You're out of the sewers. And
Yeah, I guess a
amazingly, you
happy
don't
wolf.
smell like you just got out of the sewers.
That's what 51 minutes of a lad's D&D session looks like, boys.
We
Woo!
walked,
Goddamn right.
we walked 60 feet and climbed a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Successfully.
Successfully is the key term. So yeah, all of you have just come out in the middle of Northway, with an unconscious Jory and a dog. Some shop owners do spot you and give you kind of a weird look.
I give him a thumbs up.
Meanwhile, at the Gray Vial,
Meanwhile,
Maluna, are you still at Dawn downstairs?
Yeah, I'm just taking it as a wash. Just hanging out. Things are obviously not going well. so Maluna is hanging.
What
Because Maluna was
about-
like, okay, they should be back.